Hello everyone! Good day. It's me again, your pre-service teacher. And today we will be discussing the different definition of curriculum. This is under the Unit 1, Nature of the Curriculum. So, before we discuss the different definition of curriculum, just try to look and analyze the picture. What comes in your mind from the word curriculum? All right. So, as what you have observed, there is a phrase access to all. And now, let us know the basics of the curriculum. Curriculum was derived from the Latin word currere, which means race course. So we all know that curriculum comprises hierarchical series of courses or subjects that form the structured curriculum of the school. So if the teacher is a guide, the curriculum is the path. In a sense, the task of defining the concept of curriculum is perhaps the most difficult of all, for the term curriculum has been used with quite different meanings ever since the field took form. Curriculum, however, can be defined as prescriptive, descriptive, or both. To understand the nature and extent of curriculum diversity, it is important at this juncture to examine the prescriptive and descriptive definitions offered by some of the past and present leaders in the field. So, what do we mean if curriculum is defined in prescriptive definitions? So, prescriptive definitions provide us with what ought to happen, and they more often than not take the form of a plan, an intended program, or some kind of expert opinion about what needs to take place in the course of study. So, in here, curriculum serves as the path to achieve the educational goals. It acknowledges the dominant goal of the institution or the feature that can greatly influence the learner. So, according to John Dewey, curriculum is a continuous reconstruction moving from the child's present experience out into that represented by the organized bodies of truth that we call studies. The various studies are themselves experience, they are that of the race. So, John Dewey views the curriculum as a dynamic and evolving process that begins with the child's current experiences and expands to include organized knowledge or studies. For Dewey, education is not just about memorizing facts, it is about actively connecting learning to a child's real life experiences and helping them understand and engage with the broader world. Moreover, according to Franklin Bobbitt, curriculum is the entire range of experiences, both directed and undirected, concerned in unfolding the abilities of the individual. Directed experiences are classroom lessons, structured activities, and assignments that are intentionally designed to teach specific skills or knowledge. Example, a math lesson or a science project. While undirected experiences are informal interactions, social activities, and everyday events that also contribute to learning. Example, group discussion, and class interactions, and problem solving through game. So, according to him, curriculum encompasses to the experiences of the students or learners inside and outside the school that allows to develop students' extend potentialities. We also have Harold O. Rugg. According to him, the curriculum is a succession of experience and enterprises having a maximum lifelikeliness for the learner, giving the learner the development most helpful in meeting and controlling life situations. The curriculum prepares the students or exposing them to the world with the goal of meeting and controlling life situations. So it could be through subjects or core courses found inside the school, then applying it to the real life situations. Next, we have Hollis Caswell. According to him, the curriculum is composed of all the experiences children have under the guidance of teachers. Thus, curriculum considered as a field of study represents no strictly limited body of content, but rather a process or procedure. It simply put curriculum considered as a field of study that is not limited to its content, but rather to a process or procedure that will engage the students for more knowledge. Now let's proceed to Ralph Tyler. The curriculum is all the learning experiences planned and directed by the school to attain its educational goals. So, based on Ralph Tyler curriculum, it is the sum or totality of all learning experiences executed and directed by the school. Now, let's proceed to the descriptive definition of curriculum. So, what is curriculum meaning in descriptive definition? So, descriptive definitions go beyond how things ought to be to how things really are in the classroom. So, descriptive definition goes beyond prescriptive definition, but rather it focuses on the learner's experience. It is like the curriculum in actions. Hollis, Caswell, and Doug Campbell define curriculum as all the experiences in children have under the guidance of teachers. So, curriculum should provide all the learning experiences for students with the guidance of their teachers. So, we also have Thomas Hopkins. Those learnings a child selects, accepts, and incorporates into himself to act with, on, and upon in subsequent experiences. In simple terms, Hopkins is saying that education is not about what is taught, but about what each child personally takes in, makes their own, and uses in their life experiences moving forward. Learning is a individual process of selecting and integrating knowledge into one's action and thinking. W. Reagan. So, according to him, all experiences of the child for which the school accepts responsibility. So, for Reagan, he defines the curriculum as all the experiences of the student at school related to the development of skills and strategies. So, these skills and strategies should be related to critical and creative thinking, solving problems, working collaboratively with others, communicating well, writing more effectively, reading more analytically, and conducting research for solving problems, responsible for providing relevant learning experiences for students. Glenn has defined curriculum as the set of actual experiences and perceptions of experiences that each individual learner has of his or her program of education. Glenn Hass is highlighting that the curriculum is not just about the planned content or activities, but about the actual experiences and perceptions that each learner has throughout their education. According to E. Silva, curriculum emphasizes on what students can do with knowledge rather than what units of knowledge they have is the essence of 21st century skill. So E. Silva is emphasizing that 21st century education should focus more on how students apply and use knowledge rather than just on the amount of information they know. In other words, it's not enough for students to simply memorize facts or content. They need to be able to think critically, solve problems, and use their knowledge in practical, real world situations. So the goal is to develop skills like creativity, communication, collaboration, and critical thinking, which are essential for success in the modern world. From knowing the basic definitions of curriculum, we will also tackle about curriculum from different points of view. So, traditional points of view of curriculum is a body of subject or subject matter prepared by the teachers for the students to learn. So, it was synonymous with the course of study and syllabus. In the early 20th century, traditional concepts or points of curriculum refer to the body or subjects or what we call the subject matter, the course of study, or the syllabus. According to Robert Hutchins, curriculum as permanent studies where the rules of grammar, reading, rhetoric, and logic and mathematics for basic education are emphasized. So, based on Robert Hutchins, curriculum in basic education should stress on the 3 R's, while in college, the focus of the curriculum should be grounded on liberal education. According to Joseph Schwab, coined the term discipline as a ruling doctrine for curriculum development. So, according to him, disciplines is the sole source of curriculum. So, these disciplines can be about humanity, sciences, languages, or and etc. Now let's proceed to progressive points of view of curriculum. So progressivists view curriculum as a list of school subjects, syllabi, course of study, and list of courses or specific discipline do not make a curriculum. So this can only be called curriculum if the written materials are actualized by the learner. So for the progressivist, curriculum doesn't only focuses on the subjects of course subject and study, but rather the total learning experiences of the learner. It can be called as the curriculum if the learner was able to think, reflect, or apply what they have learned from the school. Moreover, according to John Dewey, reflective thinking is a means that unifies curricular elements. We have also a definition or view from Caswell and Campbell curriculum as all experiences children have under the guidance of teachers. We have also a curriculum as a sequence of potential experiences set up in schools or for the purpose of disciplining children and youth in a group ways of thinking and acting. That is according to Smith, Stanley, and Shores. As what have been stated by Dewey, it highlighted both experiences and education. He believed that once a thought is tested by applications. Similarly, we have the definition stated by Caswell and Campbell, Smith, Stanley, and Shores. And we also have the definition from Marsh and Willis that defines curriculum as all the experiences in the classroom which are planned and enacted by the teacher and also learned by the students. In summary, curriculum is what is taught in schools. A set of subjects, content, a program of studies, a set of materials, a sequence of courses, a set of performance objectives, everything that goes within the school. It is what is taught inside and outside the classroom, directed by the teacher. Everything planned by a school, a series of experiences undergone by learners in school, or what individual learner experiences as a result of school. In short, curriculum is the total learning experiences of the learner under the guidance of the teacher. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you learned something. Again, I am Sunshine Nazacha, your pre-service teacher. Thank you and God bless.